Well, howdy doody, folks. Yeah, I picked up these books. They were down at one thrift store. There's 18 of these, and I don't know what I'm going to get out of them. I invested $9, so I think I can get at least 50 for them. I got a 6-pack that is non-sellable. It's for me and my buddy the next time he comes out. He usually drinks more of them than I do. And I bought 2 cheap records from Market Square for $2 a piece. I got Paper Lace, The Night Chicago Died. They graded the one side as good plus. There's a lot of scratches, so I'm not sure. And I've been watching all the Beatles things, and I got a Ravi Shankar. Is it Ravi? But I didn't realize he died at 92 in 1990s, so he was already like 60 when the Beatles met him, or when George Harrison hung around them. I find that hard to believe. So anyway, that's what I got today. I did not get my tests today. I postponed them until May 12th. My mom was too worried that she had to get her perm today at the same time my appointment. But I had to get a stress test too, so I would have been there probably way past her time, an hour and a half or so. So yeah, I'm going to get these books listed. I'm hoping they're the first 18. There's only 22 in the set. So it kind of sucks. With the extra 4, it would have been a lot more money. I suppose I could wait to list them. I think these are later prints, but they're all matching though, which is cool. They're all from, what is it, Firebird Fantasy. I don't know anything about them. I swear, did they make a show or something about this book? Or because I seem to remember a badger with a sword. Redwall. So there. Definitely a little crackly, but I gotta get some incense burning. Oh, it's over. My poor beat-up guy that holds incense for me. He falls into the sink a lot. He's been around quite a while. I see I burned him a few times. I've heard these people rate this album just like, like it's not that great at all. It's pretty good. If you like The Night Chicago Died, I think you'll like the whole album. Reminds me of like, not the Bee Gees, not really the Osmonds, like, I don't know. It's a pretty good album though. Well worth $2. Had a little bit of crackle in a couple spots, but basically decent plan. I think they're just too lazy to notice if there were scuffs or scratches. Mary, I gotta find you someplace to have them babies. You know, that All-Star song is probably still one of my favorite songs, even though I'm a metaler. I don't know if it's from watching the Shrek with my daughter. I don't know. Some good feelings. Hey now, you're an all-star. Yeah, I picked up a few things today. Most of it was free. Figured some of the stuff will sell at the flea market for $1 or so. Motion pictures, too bad it's stained up. Janet Leigh cover. Chesterfields, he's that smoking gentleman. Dan Daly. I don't know who he is. I may scrap this. It's hard to do. Hey, Richard Widmark. Who's that? That's not Janet Leigh. Who is that? I do not know. She's a beauty. She's 1 in a million John Waynes. Who's this? Jane. Oh, Barbara. No, that's by Barbara Butch. Jane Powell. Look at that. Kirk Douglas. He was temper. I heard bad rumors about what's his part. Hey, Audie Murphy's in this. This actually had a lot of cool stuff. Dang. Lana Turner. Oops, missed some stuff. Ronald Reagan, open letter. Who's this guy? Farley Granger. Heard that name before. I don't see Janet Leigh in here. I'm sure she's in here somewhere. I may have missed her. There's that Elizabeth Taylor. Listening to The Quiet Village. I have a mono and a stereo version. I'm debating whether I'm gonna sell one of them, but this one's ticking now, so I'll probably have to keep the mono. It's still in the shrink. Danny Kaye, Gene Tierney. I do not see any Janet Leigh. Who's this? Judy Holliday. I'm sure she must be further in the back, and I just missed her. If you like enjoying looking at an old magazine with me. Darn it. Young, is that Robert or John Derrick? Oh, he married Bo Derrick, and he was married to, wasn't he married to Ulysses Andress, or how you pronounce it, Ursula Andress? I don't remember. He was married to the one after Bo Derrick. She was on Falcon Crest. What was her name? I don't remember now. Another blonde girl. I'll put up his list of wives here if I remember. I don't see Janet Leigh. Wow, not a lot on Janet Leigh. Those 2 pages, right before Richard Widmark. Something to her peek at the set, dance rehearsals for RKO's 2 tickets to Broadway. Now that I wasted all this time on that magazine, I got a lot of sports stuff. Pennsylvania Portfolio of Fishes by Ned Smith. I think that's the game news guy. I don't remember anymore. I used to be able to get a lot of money out of game news just because of the artwork. God almighty. See, I like this stuff, but they need to calm down on the extra critters chirping, and it's stupid. Michigan's Morals and Wildflowers. Morals. It's like bird book. Most of them not worth much. My mom needs to read this. Pond Construction and Management. Fish Conservation. These are just the odds ends. I may look some of this crap up, but I just bought it. I figured you'd get $1 or so out of it at the flea market. Got 2 copies of that. Sports Fishes. Pennsylvania Fishes. And then I got, this is the stuff I pulled out. I got Navajo Code Talkers. That's his 10th printing. It's pretty good shape. Dust jacket. I think $20. I think so I'm going to get. I'm going to look it up and see what the 10th printing's doing. Because one guy's got one listed right on eBay for $150. And my favorite thing I'm going to leave for last. Kind of macabre. I got 3 copies. I got volumes 1 through 3 of the Good Earth Almanac. I think maybe $20-25. Free shipping. Got a songbook, Little River Band, Time Exposure. I did not find a copy. I'll have to go to TerraPeak and see if there's any completed, because I think it's probably pretty rare. I don't know what happens to all these songbooks. Seems like every time you go in, the old music stores would have at least a copy of anything with Little River Band, so it wasn't obscure. That's where I got a lot of my Kiss ones back in the day. I went to the old music stores, like Oil City had past tours, went in there and they had about, I don't know, 6 or 7 books still on the rack that nobody wanted, and I got them for cover price. But I mean, not that they had been there a long time anyway, but I luckily got into Kiss in their downtime right after Pete left, and you know, after 80. So everything was kind of going down on the popularity, so you could pick up stuff constantly. That's where I got stuff at yard sales, like the board game for 50 cents, a whole box of trading cards, and the box for 50 cents. And, shoot, what else was there? Oh, Peter Criss Halloween Mask I got for 50 cents once. The last thing I kept out was this, really cool, Common Trees of Pennsylvania. But why did I keep it out? Compliments of Representative R. Bud Dwyer. You know who that was, don't you? He's the one that offed himself on live television back in the day because they said he was stealing or corrupt or something like that. I don't know. I saw the uncut footage. My buddy had a tape with all that crap on it. And it was not pretty. So I think there's some value. I don't know how much just the stamp being is worth. I'm going to check TerraPeak and hope there might be something else stamped like that, because anything in his office they probably stamped at the time. I do not remember how long he was in office or anything, but anyway, cool. In other news, I sold this Witches of Easter. I may have made a short about this already, just to give an opinion on eBay, how to handle eBay things. But I sold this sealed. I should have blocked the person before they even bought it, because somebody messaged me, the person that ended up buying it messaged me beforehand and said, is there, I may have mentioned this in another video already, but they mentioned, is there, the subtitles, can I turn them off? I do not want to read subtitles. Well, back in the day, I put more information in my listing and told what subtitles there was and how, different languages, because it wasn't really, the eBay stuff wasn't that accurate. It wasn't really even a thing when this got put on. $15 free shipping, of course, it's always a cheap thing. But, they asked me about that, and I kind of you get this weird feeling that, well, it's okay, maybe they read it a different way, and I didn't actually put in a thing that you don't have to watch those, but it's a choice. Anyway, and they had a lot of feedback, 1,000 or more, I think, and so I didn't think much of it, but then I just got a message today. They say they can't hear the words, it's just playing the music or something like that. And so I messaged them back and I said, did you make sure that you had the right language or what audio selection chose? Because it was one of them flap-covered copies from, the early versions of some CD or DVDs. Hold on, somebody's coming to enter. There she goes. Oh, it's blurry, I can't even see her. Anyway, so she messaged me and said that, and I said, just select the audio, and she messaged me back. Well, my thing only has 2 buttons, so I don't know what kind of player she got. Something cheap from Goodwill or something from Walmart with no remotes on it. Weird. No other buttons. So possibly that DVD, being it's an older one, just comes up where you need to select that stuff, or it plays whatever. I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I also think it could be a con job, but it's my advice is if you have any. Not anybody just messages. If they message you an odd thing that you would think anybody capable of purchasing an item with no problem says to you, and you go, wow, that seems a weird question, I would just go ahead and block them and not deal with it, because odds are you're going to have a problem. Houston. Wow, if you have a Arbud wire comb, 71 bucks. 16 bids. Nice. I still haven't sold my mac and cheese box. I keep listing it for $100. I used to have one of these. How much is that? Holy cow, where is mine? Oh no, I hope I still have that. Arbud wire nail file. Holy shoot, 60 bucks. Wow. Even 20 just for those things, those little bent pins. Now see, there's a book about him and it sold for 50 bucks. Now up here there is a map that says oh, I see why though. Alright. It's got his picture on it. Mine does not unfortunately have that. I don't know what it's worth. Maybe I could ask 20 bucks for it. But all these have his picture, but they're all pretty good. I gotta find that nail file. I may have sold it for nothing, knowing my luck. I'm sure it's still somewhere, I hope. There's another memory board. 16 bucks is all. Is that another one? What's this? There's another memory board for 10 bucks. Signed letter. It had a folded paper in it, but it was just information about the trees or some kind of updated paper. Anyway, I'm going to look up some of this junk and see what I got. Sitting here couch locked, watching a bunch of reels or shorts and my own videos. Listening to this Latin dance party record, debating whether I'm going to keep it or not. Who's a good boy? Sleeping in his favorite porch box. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. How's everybody doing? Whew, I'm out of breath. Didn't get to have my stress test. Maybe I already mentioned that. This is one of the boxes of new $5 records for the first Waterford or by appointment. Call them Disney's. Look at that. Whew. Hey, why is BTO in the middle? Lovely Uggums. Lovely Uggums. You've seen all these in my videos. But I might do like a short of my $5 stuff. I mean, that is other new stuff that never made it up to Erie. Unfortunately, I have some other $3 stuff down here. I was going to have a sale, but I don't know. I had that dry erase board I could use for a sign. I wanted to make a big sign that said sale with some balloons or something. I don't know. How you doing, Nuki? There's the new tote of stuff. This is the old tote from the last March show in Erie, but then the one under it is new stuff that I've gotten gathered up since that show, or since a couple months now. I don't know what's all in here. There's some new shirts, and I've forgotten what everybody wanted now. There's other shirts, a lot of that stuff. There's a Wii case. My old shabby abode. I was going to paint the back of this white with some cheap white gloss paint, and then I was going to paint a scene across it. My mom thought it was dumb, but nobody would see it but me. Well, maybe the fuel oil guy. But this poor old trailer, the window started to fall out today. I had to duct tape it back on. This was painted different when I first moved in, but I'd only had certain kinds of paint, but it always looked a little racist, so I repainted it and gave it some makeup. This Alice Cooper, a crow, Cheshire cat, whatever. I was going to give it some stripes, but I never did. Did I do anything about it? Yeah, I think I did something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, big deal. What are you doing, Nuki? Goodbye, Nuki. Just having some filler. Talked to my mom about maybe driving to the Blooming Valley is supposed to have a church rummage sale this Friday. Somebody downtown told me, and I told her maybe we should go over there and check it out. I was going to go into Meadville, but I may not. I need to get to see about my retirement here, but I don't know. So anyway, maybe this will be another video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll have a haul. Maybe if I can get to go to that rummage sale. This is Wednesday, so 2 days. I guess I showed you the stuff I got earlier today. But yeah, trying to go through the stuff I got. I got a lot of stuff sorted out in the back, but there's still a lot of crap to go. I'm trying to get my living room and my kitchen area finished cleaning. I saw those dumb Legos I bought from Goodwill that were wet and dirty. Disgusting, and now most of them have been sitting in the same tote in my kitchen so for the last 3 months or something, so they're not getting any better. I washed some of them, but it's a real pain in the butt. But so I don't know what will happen to them. I'm going to at least dump them out at some point on a tarp and take out the rest of the people in odd pieces. I had started doing that before. That was some of the stuff I'd washed too, but I don't know. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Did I already say that? Always appreciate my new subscribers and my old subscribers. Check out my old videos. They're as terrible as these. Might be a few surprises. I don't even remember most of them. I go back and watch them occasionally. So yeah. Don't chase. She's going to chase the chickens. Don't do it. They're going to gang up on you. Uh-oh. Go get the chickens. You don't want them? You're afraid they're going to get you. This is the tuning part of the record.